EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from NRG Stadium. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A first carry here for Devon Achane. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
44-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw. Going up top. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
Yeah, that's just a tough break here in the early going of this postseason, Mike. Everyone stresses the value of the ball, especially in the playoffs. Not only does that interception put an end to this drive, but it also gives all the momentum here early to their opponent.
And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Left Cougar 19.
In motion comes Thomas. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Panthers streak. Panthers. Come on.
On the zone read, it's a give to Tootin. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right back to Tootin. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a 1st down.
18 on the play. 1st down, Jaguars.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready. Dragon 60. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's Harrison in motion.
Buffalo 18.
Back Back to the air once more on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
In motion comes Thomas. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Texans will take over here at their own 12.
Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 13-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
He'll look to throw. Get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
22 yards.
That pass play good for 22. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go!
This one out quickly to Noel. Down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It is a big-time play for Houston. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a screen set up for Achane. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Flush to his right. And the Texans are going to have first and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Here's Achane. And he will score! Devon Achane. Touchdown, Houston.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. Oh, a loose football. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, It's just hard to pull yourself out. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Second and 10. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
On the jump. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Forced to his right. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
It's going to be third. They need one. Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Taken in by Achan. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. They pick up 17 through the air. It's good for a Texans first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Achan. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it. 2nd down and 2.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now here's a keeper on his own read. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Texans. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Dragon 60. Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 55 yards on the game.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12.
At the Texans' 12-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's over the middle and intercepted. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
21 yards.
Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
This is what they call an angle route, and what's so hard for these linebackers is it looks like the running back is just trying to beat you to the flat. And then once you overcommit, he puts his foot down and crosses your face, and he's wide open in the middle of the field.
A run here with H.A. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
On the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
A big play by the big fella, and Mike, we love it. Anytime any of the big guys up front get their hands on the ball, I'll tell you what, look at him with the ball in his hand. I mean, he thought he was back playing Pop Warner in his running back days. It's a big-time play, and I have a feeling he's not going to be giving that ball up anytime soon. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Jaguars 7.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. They face 2nd down and 7. That's caught. It's the tight end, Cade Stover. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. A gain there of 11. 1st down for Houston. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter.
27-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he's going to slide down with the 1st down inside the 5.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
A-10. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Houston.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Panther 50, Panther 50. Rattler, Dragon 60, 19 Lion.
Ready. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A loss of 16 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Check mash, check mash.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Ready. Buffalo 18.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
19, start, Cowboy 80.
Another run here with Tootin. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Okay, ready? Ready! Cougar 19! Panther 11! Panther 11!
They'll look to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Cap 60, Warriors 70. Mustang Knights, go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Jaguars draw closer here. It's 21-14. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This returnable with Reed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, break. Warrior 70. Go.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Second and 5. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
It's a gain of 18.
That's a gain of 18 yards.
First down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up the first set of downs.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2. A quick throw taken in out wide by Dell. And he will get into the end zone. Down. Touchdown, Texans.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
Seven Pirates, go!
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to have a Jags first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
A gain of 15.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And the Texans will take over at their own 15.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Let's go!
They'll start on the ground. It's Achan. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 6-yard
From the
pickup
21,
brings up
here's second down and 4.
60.
The RPO, that one is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And this is going to work out just fine. He's got the first down. A gain up to the 28-yard line.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard
From the 31, here is second down and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Moving to his left. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's first and 10. On the ground, Achan opens up this fourth quarter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third down and 9. Back to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Texans first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stay on the ground with Achan, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
18, Pioneer. Flag. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check out.
And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Texans will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
His kick is good.
Greg, very big touchdown there makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Let's go now.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being in reverse. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And it's Give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go, set.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's 2nd and 2. That one incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. And he pitches it. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
A 40-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This is 1st and 10.
19. Red. Panther 60. Panther 60. Rig. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
They'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Jaguars!
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Gain of 9 yards.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock.
31-yard line.
On the jump.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a give to Achek. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down for Houston.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So it's a win here for the Texans. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.